Seth Jarvis has been waiting for this day for his whole entire life. 3 seasons with the Portland Winterhawks. 2 full-time seasons. 42 goals last year, 16 the year before that. He resides in Winnipeg, and he joins us today on video chat on the day of round 1 of the National Hockey League draft. Hey, Seth, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Good. Are you in Winnipeg today? Where are you hanging out these days?
Yeah, I'm at home in Winnipeg.
I can't imagine how you're feeling. Please tell me. Am I right? Is this the day that you've been waiting for your whole life? How you feeling?
Yeah, this is what I've been waiting for. I've been dreaming of this day for a really long time. So I'm super excited and super pumped that it's finally here.
We haven't talked to a lot of the prospects going into the draft, so I just want to ask you what the last 8 months have been like for you in terms of the scouts had seen you all year, but then they weren't able to have a combine. They weren't able to do face-to-face interviews. So what's your communication been like with NHL teams that have been trying to pick your brain and find out what you're all about?
Yeah, the last 8 months have been crazy. I think the first kind of 3 months of the quarantine were the busiest, where teams were contacting me through Zoom, and I was having a fair amount of interviews and just talking with teams, meeting with teams kind of face to face, since there wasn't the combine or stuff or places to do that. So then after that, it calmed down for a while and kind of just went back to a normal summer. I was able to really focus on training and get that part done. And then now it's picked up a little bit more, just closer to the draft. And I think teams are kind of finalizing their picks.
Did they give you do you have any indication which team might take you aside from Bob McKenzie's mock draft? Did any team tip their hand at all?
Not really, no. Every team has been pretty quiet and pretty the same about, they're not telling me if they're going to pick me or not. It's just kind of something I'm going to have to find out tonight.
Mm-hmm. So, dumbest question ever. Who do you want to go to? Who was your team growing up? Can I ask you that? Your favorite NHL team?
Yeah, my favorite NHL team was definitely the Jets growing up here in Winnipeg. So when they came back, they were automatically my favorite team, and I've been a big fan ever since.
Well, that would be pretty cool if they selected you. But 10th, we said that they're going 10th overall. So what do you got, Darren?
Well, yeah, with that, not knowing who you're going to get picked by, do you have 8 or 10 different jerseys with your name on it and hats on it? How's this going to work for the draft tonight? Are you going to put on a cap? You got a bunch of them sitting there ready to go?
Yeah, I got a bunch of hats ready to go for whatever team. But other than that, it's just a waiting game, and I've been staring at these hats for a few days now, and I'm just anxious to put one on.
Good for you. Yeah.
How many are there? Do you have every team, or is this going to really tip?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All 30.
He's got them.
So tell me about your time. Tell me about your time in Portland. By the way, one of your teammates, Jaden DeRoe, I've known him, his parents, for a very long time. Actually, literally since Jaden was born. And I know you guys had something real special going on out there in Portland. Talk about your time with the Winterhawks and playing with him, and how much you enjoyed the Rose City.
Yeah, playing in Portland's awesome. I think it's a super underrated hockey city. I think we have amazing fans and an amazing environment there. And then playing with Jaden, he's the best line mate I could ask for. I think he's someone that flies really under the radar, and someone that I really hope to see get drafted tomorrow. And yeah, I'm just super pumped for him. He had a great season as well, and I think he's more than deservingly hopefully going to get drafted.
Do you guys, obviously you're getting the exposure because you're going to go in the first round, but do you get covered enough down there in Portland? And the reason I ask is Jason LaBarbera was on, you must hear his name, Winterhawks great goalie from the 90s. He said Portland is the best junior town in the CHL. How do you feel about that?
Yeah,
and what makes it the best junior town?
Yeah, I think I completely agree with him. I think the environment we have in Portland's a little bit different than a normal junior town. It's not a small city like Swift Current or stuff like that, where everything's kind of close knit. It's a big open city, and I think just everyone has an underlying support for us. I think obviously there's the Blazers and the soccer teams there, but I think we kind of fall right into that category of a different kind of sport than they're used to. Then not very many people grow up there playing hockey, so that market's growing there. And so I think a a lot of people are drawn to the Winterhawks just for the action and the fast pace, and I think the fans there are great, so it makes the environment there unbelievable. It's
amazing. And Winnipeg to Portland, you couldn't get much further. How did your family feel about sending you out there when you were so young? Like, were they worried at all? Like, talk about that experience if you don't mind.
Yeah, I think my mom was the most worried just because Portland's 26-hour drive from here, so it's not the easiest to access. But I think after we kind of did our research on it and went down and visited for training camp my first year, I think we all became super comfortable with going down there, and it's definitely been the best decision I've made.
Oh, good. Awesome. I'd like to hear that. And let me ask you this. When you guys came through Regina, I was busy watching Jaden, to be honest. I didn't have my eyes on you as much. What are they saying about your style? Is there anybody that you would compare yourself to, or what are the scouts comparing you to for a past NHLer, current or past NHLer?
Yeah, I compare myself to Braden Point, and that's who a lot of people see comparisons with as well. Just someone that's a little bit undersized, but plays a bigger game than they are. I think we both play fast. We both like to create offense, but are also have that kind of gritty side and are able to lock it down on defense and be trusted everywhere. So he's someone that I look to model my game after, and it seems like that's a pretty good comparison for me and for other scouts.
Absolutely. Well, Seth, I appreciate the time and enjoy the day for all that it is. It is the day of a lifetime for you, so enjoy it and good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Seth Jarvis joining us from Winnipeg today, the Portland Winterhawks. And as I said, there was a lot of people that said they wanted to tune in for that. And he did not let us down. He was not the stock answer stiff.
No.
Not at all.
I think it'll be fun.
Seems like a very personable young man.
Yeah.
You're watching Rod Pedersen On Demand. For more of The Rod Pedersen Show, visit rodpedersen.com or follow Rod Pedersen on social media.